Hey everyone, in today's video I'll be giving an exclusive showcase of the updated Headwind A330 and we'll be talking about an A340 and 747 freighter. An interesting video today, you do not want to miss it, so let's get into it. But first, a message from today's video sponsor. Today's video has very kindly been sponsored by our friends at FS Academy. Now loyal fans of the channel will know that I almost never ever do sponsorships, so when I do, it is something special. Now FS Academy is back with a bang, quite literally, with their recently released Commander Mission Pack. Now this places you on the flight deck as a virtual captain in emergency situations in a variety of aircraft. From forced landings in the noble Cessna 152 to an authentic recreation of the Miracle on the Hudson. 12 extensive missions, a highly detailed manual coupled with checklists, a mission pack that perfectly balances education and fun. Available now for PC and soon to be for Xbox. Please do have a look. Okay, so a big thank you to FS Academy for sponsoring loads of my videos lately. This is the last sponsored video for a while. On that note, let's get right into the news. Be sure you do subscribe. We are trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now, to throw a curveball into the mix, I did expect to start this video with the preview of the Headwind A330 of the future, but instead I'm talking about PMDG's Universal Flight Tablet, also known as the EFB. For the first time, it's been previewed on their forum after years, literally years, of speculation. We finally see it in the simulator. In a sort of really ironic twist, this has been previewed by none other than Mathis Koch, who used to work for Aerosoft. Now we get a single photo, more photos are on the way. It's not a fantastic screenshot of the EFB or Universal Flight Tablet, but it's nice to actually see it in the simulator for once. Now as things look to be, we should be getting more screenshots and previews of the Universal Flight Tablet, which will be introduced into every single PMDG 737 aircraft for PC and Xbox. We'll be getting more screenshots and previews at the weekend by Mr. Robert Radazzo, so something to look out for. But I can finally report we've actually seen the EFB in Microsoft Flight Simulator for all the PMDG 737s. It's fantastic to see and great news to report on. Now in my previous video I spoke about my media partnership with the Headwind team, known for their Headwind A330, among other projects such as the Sukhoi Superjet. All their efforts so far have been for freeware on PC. Well, I've been busy flying the Headwind A330-900 Neo. Instead of the version everyone can get, I've been very kindly given a copy of a pre-release version that includes Headwind's latest and greatest A330 cockpit. Now it's nowhere near complete, which is why it's not available to the general public, but on your screen now you are seeing the pre-release A330. Now I flew it on a short test flight across Germany. I believe it was from Dusseldorf down to Frankfurt. This aircraft was fantastic before, but the major limitation on realism was the cockpit. Because it was so based on the A320 cockpit, it felt cramped inside, and that did take away from a fair bit of realism. Well, the Headwind team have been very busy. They've basically built the cockpit from the ground up, and you notice it straight away once you hop inside. From the scale of the cockpit to an extra McDo in between on the centre pedestal, to additional features here and there. The Headwind A330 just got a lot better. Now I don't know when this will be released to the general public. There is a few more things to finish up. For example, some of the lighting buttons don't work, and down at the throttle quadrant it looks like the scale needs to be sorted out down there. But that aside, this thing flies like an absolute dream. I think before the update it was great fun, but now it is even better. Coming into land with this bird is just such a pleasure. It really is great fun. I mean, the whole model has received some TLC everywhere. I'm really impressed. Headwind have done a smashing job and it is fantastic to work with them. I'm just going to show you some previews of the aircraft without me waffling on in the background, so you can really appreciate some of the updates to the cockpit, and then we'll move on to a news item I am really excited to share with you. What a great episode so far.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Now for some really brilliant news, Horizon Simulations, the team known behind some of the LatinVFR improvement mods among some other fantastic freeware products, have previewed the 747-8F. Yes, finally we have a dedicated freighter airliner coming to the sim. At the moment looks like this will be freeware and for PC. Don't worry Xbox guys, we do have an aircraft at the end of this video for you. Now although this is still very early days in terms of the information we know about it, for example we've got no release date, from the photos and videos we've got it's very clear this aircraft could be coming very soon. Now of course it uses Asobo's 747-8 Intercontinental as a base package. That would make complete sense because it is pretty much the same aircraft compared to the passenger one. But where this aircraft really shines, funnily enough, is with the features that specialise it as a cargo aircraft. From a fully modelled hold to a nose that can open up, allowing you to fill it up with freight, to more cargo doors and windows up the top that actually show you the hold. Personally, I'm really excited for this. It means I can finally do some late night cargo operations. Once again, this is coming for free. I don't know when, I do know I'm excited for it. A big thank you to the Horizon Simulations team and a guy called Def Actual, interesting name there, but a very, very good looking aircraft. I should also point out while we're here that Horizon Simulations are continuing to work on the 787-9, which of course sadly still does require the premium deluxe version of the simulator for you to access this aircraft. Now while it isn't out yet, creators including me will be able to preview it from the 20th of October, so in 2 days time or so. I probably won't be able to do it straight away because I'm away in London, but I will be able to show it off as soon as possible. Now this aircraft isn't just the default 787 with a new external model. It has brand new cockpit textures, it has new sounds, it has an improved EFB, and it has the option to choose between the Rolls-Royce and General Electric engines. It also includes 30 liveries and plenty more features. I cannot wait to show it off to you and I'm really looking forward to see it release. Now sadly, all this news has been pretty much PC orientated, but LatinVFR provided us with some great news the other day that applies to all simmers on PC and Xbox. They'll be releasing their rendition of the Airbus A330 in the form of the 900 Neo via the marketplace tomorrow, which is the 19th of October as I film this. Now their aircraft are never the most realistic, but they are always fairly decent, at least nowadays. Now the A330-900 Neo will include slightly advanced systems when compared to the default A320. It will also feature a fully modelled cabin, new sounds and additional features such as an electronic flight bag and Navigraph integration. You can also pull your sim brief, flight plans in, and of course further updates will come in the next few months or so that will improve this airliner even more. And to top it all off, you've got a choice of 42 custom liveries, so that's pretty good going. Now no information on price just yet, I'm sure we'll find out tomorrow. I imagine it will be around the 25 UK pound mark. I have to say, I'm not the biggest fan of LatinVFR products, but I've definitely got nothing against them. I think they open up a part of flight simulation to a whole new community. Those that don't want to shell out a lot of money for a highly realistic aircraft, but those that want to fly something a bit different, so I've really got nothing wrong with that. Speaking of something a bit different, LatinVFR also down the line will be releasing an Airbus A400-600 for the sim. Now this 4-engined beast, of course underpowered engines I should add, will be released in the not so distant future. No release date applied just yet, but we have got some decent screenshots. It's looking pretty good. I'd be very interested to see the cockpit of this, just to see a full-engined Airbus aircraft in the sim. No more details at the moment. It will be payware. It will be for PC and Xbox, and depending on how the A330 is, I imagine it will be at a similar level of simulation. On that note, guys, there is all your Microsoft Flight Simulator news for you all today. What an episode it has been. I've done hundreds of Microsoft Flight Simulator news videos, and I have to say, in terms of optimism, this is definitely up there. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. It really does help me out. As I said, we're trying to reach 30,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so we are on the home run now. We've got just over 2,000 to go. Can we do it in 2.5 months? Well, hopefully. Come on guys, I know we can. Happy flying. I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.